Talent, skill, and the dedication to master your craft are all it takes to become a great rodeo world champion. But I must admit that it takes an incredible level of courage to compete at the highest level. This is the courage Sage Kimzey has spent years building to be fit to challenge Don Gay's 8-time world champion record. When he made it known to the public that he had his sights on breaking Don Gay's record, anticipation loomed, but surprisingly, he has made the decision to leave the PRCA. Now, this raises the question, what does this mean for his legacy? And who will beat the 8-time world champion Don Gay? In this video, we will take a quick look at Sage Kimzey's remarkable career, the reason for his decision to leave the PRCA, and what the future holds for him. Sage Kimzey's rodeo journey has been downright spectacular. Back in 2013, he clinched victory at the Rangers Rodeo in Lawton, Oklahoma, scoring an impressive 93 points on D&H cattle number 43X. That same year, he snagged co-champion titles at the Topeka PRCA Rodeo and the Jayhawker Roundup Rodeo in Kansas, setting a PRCA record for the most money earned in a single season as a rookie, a whopping $47,726. Rolling into the 2014 season, Kimzey kept the winning streak alive as he conquered events like the New Mexico State Fair and Rodeo in Albuquerque and the Tulsa State Fair PRCA Rodeo in Oklahoma. Then came the NFR in 2014, where Kimzey owned the arena. 4-round victories, the average title, and he became only the second rookie to secure a bull riding gold buckle. With a total NFR earnings of $175,466, he claimed the Ram Truck Top Gun Award, capping his rookie year with a record-breaking total of $318,631. Not bothered by the pressure, 2015 saw Kimzey securing wins left and right. Despite facing some formidable bulls at the NFR, he placed in 7 rounds, finishing second in the average. His remarkable regular season has already set the stage, leading him to a second consecutive world championship with a hefty $327,178 in earnings. Riding against the odds, Kimzey's determination sealed the deal, making him the first to clinch 2 championships in the PRCA as a card-carrying holder within his first 2 years. When the thrilling 2016 NFR season came, he still dominated as usual, conquering round 1 and securing a remarkable 3rd place overall. With a stellar performance riding Aftershock and Night Moves, he clinched his 3rd consecutive world championship, bagging $311,462 in earnings. During this season, his talent shone bright as he covered bulls and made waves in the rodeo world. Moving into the 2017 season, the momentum continued as he won rounds 5 and 10 at the NFR, along with a shared victory in round 3, where his resilience and skill were on full display. And by the end of the season, with a total of 5 round placements and topping the world standings, Kimzey took home a whopping $436,479. Despite starting the 2018 season with a broken pelvis and battling injuries throughout the year, Kimzey amazed the rodeo scene as he triumphed at the NFR with a stunning 93-point ride on Record Rack Shooting Stars. This victory marked his 5th consecutive world title, tying the legendary Jim Shoulders record. Kimzey's grit and determination set him apart as he earned $415,263 for the year, solidifying his reign at the top of the world standings for 5 consecutive years. However, the 2019 season was a real challenge for Kimzey. It was mid-July, Calgary Stampede's final round, and 4 tough competitors, including him, were gearing up for the draw. Guess who Kimzey got? Night Moves, the bull he rode to victory in 2017 for 91 points. They had history, bucked off in 2016, but also a successful 87.5 points ride. Fate had paired him with Night Moves again. Kimzey's ride this time? A whopping 92.5 points, marking his 3rd Calgary Stampede win, a historic feat. The NFR season for that year was no different. It was Kimzey's playground. Round 7 and 8 victories, 8 rounds placing, and a 6th consecutive bull riding world championship, making history with a record $235,359 in NFR earnings. His total world standings, a groundbreaking $480,797. Now, let's dive into the specifics of that year's NFR just in case you still need to remember. Stetson Wright and Boudreaux Campbell owned round 1. Kimzey bagged second place in round 2. Rounds 4 and 6 saw Wright, Campbell, and Kimzey cashing in again. Round 7 was a showdown. Kimzey's 90-point ride sealed the World Championship. Campbell was still climbing, but Kimzey put another stamp on the title in round 8. Round 9 might have dimmed Kimzey's number 1 shot, but the race was still on. Round 10 wrapped it up, with Jordan Hansen winning and Kimzey securing second place. This NFR win matched Kimzey with Jim Shoulder's record, 6 consecutive bull riding world championships. One more title, and he was going to beat the Shoulders' total titles. As of September 30, 2020, Kimzey was rocking the world rankings at number 1, raking in a cool $92,334.12. Yep, you heard it right. He had already pocketed over $2 million. Not to mention, the guy had snagged 6 world championships in a row. Just $3,000 ahead of the second-place Kai Hamilton, Kimzey chalked it up to his roots and was surrounded by world champions since he was a little tyke. His brother Trey joined the rodeo scene in 2019, adding a sibling rivalry twist to their quest for the top spot. Fast forward to the NFR. Round 10 was a blast for Kimzey, a win to split and 4 other rounds with a good showing. He wrapped up 6th in the average, banking $92,764 in the process. Then came July 9, 2021, a date etched in rodeo history. Kimzey and Parker McCown tore it up at the Dinosaur Roundup Rodeo in Vernal, Utah. They both notched up 90.5-point rides, sharing the glory. Kimzey had tackled this rodeo before, but never hit the bullseye. This time, he faced Audacious from Powder River Rodeo, a bull making waves for a few years. Turns out, the bull was even better this year, and Kimzey sensed his shot at shaking things up. August 22 saw Kimzey clinch the Yellowstone River Roundup in Billings, Montana. Matched against Lil Man from Sankey Pro Rodeo and Phenom Genetics, he aced the ride with a solid 90 points. The lone qualified ride of the night made him the Yellowstone River Roundup bull riding champ, bagging $25,500. Talking to the Billings Gazette, Kimzey shared, "It feels really good. I had a really good bull to give me a chance to win." Setting his sights on the NFR next, Kimzey, on a quest for his 7th World Championship, was buzzing with excitement. "Still have to kind of pinch myself," he admitted. Just 1 title away from matching Jim Shoulders and 2 from catching up with Don Gay, Kimzey was holding the fort at number 1. From his rodeo kid days to dominating bull riding, he had racked up over $2.5 million and 6 consecutive world titles from 2014 to 2019. That's the Cowboy life, and Kimzey was owning every second of it. In the wild ride of the 2022 season, Sage Kimey took the bull by the horns once again in Fort Worth, Texas, as he clinched victory at the stock show and rodeo, scoring a whopping 91.5 points atop Space Unicorn. This triumph propelled him to the world standings top 5, but life had more in store as his son was born amidst the adrenaline rush. With this, a few rodeos were skipped for the joys of fatherhood, a decision that resonated with the rodeo world. However, June brought a twist of fate at Weatherford, Texas, when Kimzey, astride severe weather, faced more than just a tough ride. His left shoulder, a recurring nemesis since his high school days, gave way. The diagnosis painted a vivid picture of a dislocated shoulder, torn labrum, supraspinatus in tatters, bicep tendon adrift, a fractured collarbone, and a dash of rotator cuff damage. With this casualty, the 2022 season came to an early end when surgery became the inevitable next step for Kimzey, and he was unexpectedly timed out while ranked 3rd in the PRCA world standings. While recovering, Kimzey swapped his bull rope for a microphone as he became a color commentator for the PBR's Team Series. Despite being amongst the top money winners, the NFR was out of reach due to post-surgery constraints. Although not fully recovered, Kimzey contributed his insights to the PBR Unleash the Beast series as 2023 got underway. His desire to ride once more took over, and he made a triumphant return to the Fort Worth Stock Show and Rodeo, finishing 4th on Trunk Monkey. The PBR Team Series was beckoning, and the twist kept coming. Unfazed, Sage filed for the draft and joined his brother Trey on the Carolina Cowboys. The team gained a touch of familial flair from reserve roster player Trey and protected roster player Sage. Cheyenne, Wyoming hosted the first PBR Team Series event. The Carolina Cowboys rallied, finishing second. However, deja vu struck as Kimzey faced the injury bug once more in the regular season's peak. While attempting a semifinal ride, Devil's Revenge had other plans, and a buck-off left Kimzey with a broken left clavicle. Surgery on August 1st marked another pause, a 6-week hiatus looming. Fourth in the PRCA world standings at the time, Kimzey's resilience faced yet another test. The ups and downs of rodeo life continued to shape Sage Kimzey's journey, a testament to the indomitable spirit that defines a true cowboy. Kimzey made a comeback to the game on September 22nd through 24th at the Carolina Cowboys home event, Cowboy Days in Greensboro, North Carolina. They placed 5th there. The Carolina Cowboys were eliminated after the first day of competition at the PBR Team Series Championship, which took place from October 22nd through 24th at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. They ultimately finished the season in 7th place. Kimzey debuted in the PBR Premier Series regular season on November 10th through 11th, 2023, at the first Unleash the Beast event of the 2024 season in Tucson, Arizona, where he tied for second place with Joao Ricardo Vieira. It was after this event that Kimzey declared that he would ride in the PBR full-time, citing his desire to travel less and spend more time with his family. Due to this announcement, he will no longer have the opportunity to beat Don Gay's record. Speaking of legends, Don Gay spent his young age traveling with rodeo icons like Sean Davis, Jim Houston, and Larry Mahan, all of whom had significant influence on the legendary cowboy he would grow up to be. Soon after high school graduation, Don obtained his PRCA permit and started riding the rodeo circuit. He quickly obtained his pilot's license and started taking private planes to rodeo events on his own. Throughout his career, Don Gay took home nearly every significant rodeo title in the nation. In 1974, he took home his first of 8 world titles. He continued to triumph in 1976, 1977, and 1975. He won his next 4 championships in 1980, 1981, 1984, and 1979. 8 world titles in bull riding remain the record. He made it to 13 National Finals rodeo qualifying rounds, 1972 through 1982, and 1984 and 1985. Don also participated in competitions with some of the toughest cowboys throughout his career, helping to set the path for athletes in the Professional Rodeo Cowboys Association today. Don's father, Neil Gay, was a major contributor to his success since he taught his kids a work ethic unmatched by anyone and guided them through many aspects of the rodeo industry. 1989 saw Don's retirement from professional rodeo. Even though Sage Kimzey gave it his all, beating the title of a legend like Don Gay was never going to be a walk in the rodeo park. But of course, I can't speak all your minds. Do you think Sage Kimzey could have done it if he remained with PRCA? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments section below. And if you've enjoyed this video, kindly like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.